Hello, Queena CHEN from NCUE National Joint Education University of Education. I'm nervous, sorry. So this is going to be my final presentation of my research internship. And this is my table of contents. I'm going to start from mega board flyer I create and then move to mega board map. Okay, and now we're moving on to my mega board map. So first of all is the map. The storyline is based on the movie Up. So student as the character named Danny. And even though player can have their different appearance, different name, but they are actually played the same role of Danny. And he is a 15 years old boy who is passionate and love to adventures. So this is a map about his school of people starting his adventures and combined with the high school unit 1 teenager life. And this is a screenshot of my map, and the map name is Welcome to Genius High Map 1. And the map type is city. Size is 14 times 13, and this is player birthplace will be on the right corner, and they will lead through this photo, the blue one here, to Hazel's map 2. And next, I'm going to talk about the NPC. I have 25 NPC in total. And these are some NPC. Actually, most of them I created for a new icon, but I did use some original one. Most of them from Canva and AI production. So I'm not sure they don't have some, copyright issue. So, like this one here, as you can see, this one's a pink hair teacher, and this one here, Ashan, insanely camping teacher. So they are from AI production. And as you can see, I provide my NPC some names for every one of them. So I wish can add some fun of it and make them closer to real life. And as you can see, some of them, even like this one, Nick, some friend, I add some cute adjective for them. And this one, these two is actually chosen by Dr. Micah.
I don't remember I chose that.
You don't remember?
No, that one. I think I choose like this one. Someone who has so.
Then you say he's strong.
Yes.
There it goes. So this is the locations of my quest NPC. Each of them carry the quest on them. And as you can see, some of them will stay in the same location, but some of them will move around in this range. So I intentionally separate them so they won't bump into each other with a different section. And these two are also the quest NPC. I just made the range larger because they are at the end of the map. So it might take players some time to find them and finish the map, leaving the map. And these 5 is other NPC. So this one here, he is a grocery owner, so you can buy some stuff from him. And the other 4, let's just save it for the later, for the surprise. And now we're moving on to my quest. So my resource is basically all from Chongqing High School, for their textbook, weekly test, and some of them is extend questions from these. And I have 28 in total quests the students need to answer. So not include any direction or information. So first of all, I want to introduce you my font clarity. I use some computer codes to highlight them. So red is for numbers here, and the blue is for coordination. Orange is for some emphasis on content. Gold is for items like this one here, tickets. And yellow mark for hidden gifts. Green marks for the professions. So the quest type 1 is the choose one, but this kind of this kind of tab I only use at a conversation, so it doesn't mean anything. Just try to add some conversation with NPC in order to add some interaction for players with NPC, so they actually can choose either one of them, and the NPC will give them the different response. That's use the map to show you how it's going to work. So the first NPC is Mom here, and as you can see, she's the first one. The first place here. And if you choose great, I'm excited. How do you feel? Great, I'm excited. So she will tell you what you should do next. And if you choose I feel so nervous about it. Can I skip the day? So she'll tell you, of course not, and encourage you something. And then is quest type 2. So this type is just choose one and choose multiples. This is like the basic one for the quest. It's like the easiest one, and I do use some orange fonts to emphasize the content. And the choose multiple is slightly level up from choose one. And the quest type 3 is close, which is fill in the blank. So this one screenshot here is fill in the blank with answer of vocabulary. And this one here is fill in the blank with answer of sentence. So they all need to be filled into the code because I gave the players options, so they just need to put ATB in it. This professor can ask us specifically asks us not to have students to type too much words in the game. It may reduce their motivation to do the games. And this one here is same as is similarly from type 3, but this here you have to type it exactly 4 into the blank. So it's not going to be too hard, but it has to be 100% matched to the answer. And the type 5 is the translation. So, so this one, again, I don't have students to type the whole sentence. They just have to choose the correct answer. So I have Chinese, I have English to Chinese and Chinese to English. And this one here is the picture. So I learned from Dr. Maiga to put under pictures, insert it into the makeup word management. So the pictures is actually from textbook, so it's not, students will not find it too hard when doing it, but it's also clear enough for students to read the content. And that's, and the successful and the failure response. So when the quest is success, the response will give credit for players like bravo, excellent, this kind of stuff. And the instruction to use the reward item and the location of the next where the player should go. However, if the quest is failed, the response will always be encourage students to do, like, don't give up, you can do this, try again. Okay, let's do a quick demonstration with the quest I just mentioned, includes fill in the blank and a pictures quest. So as for the teacher Melissa, her class will be look like this. Then go on to teacher Marshawn. So this is how it will show on the game. And you have to put the order according to this one. Like this one is marked as number one, and what is this? Number one is which one you should fill in. The last type is the riddle. So the riddle is just a little thought of mine. I just try to add some fun in it, not all to be about textbook, about learning. It's just a little fun. So I got 3 riddles in total. Yeah, 2 少一点。2 is Yes, Sophia is very smart. Thank you. 免就是把免费的免把那个兔子
哦，中文话，中文话，
这个肯定在图像化。Yes, you are also smart.
Answer. You remember?
I remember.
Couple days ago, I already answered it.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, it's too easy.
Yeah.
But for Earn don't know the answers. Okay, so we're moving on to the profession. So I have 4 professions in my map. You can consider it the 4th stage in my profession in my map. So it's going to be a little bit complicated. So if I didn't express well, so if there's anything unclear, you can cut me in. So this is the quest the student needs to answer all of it. I think it's just looking like this. So this one red box here is actually for the little adventure, which is profession 1 and stage 1. And then the purple is stage 2. Then green and blue here. Okay. So this is an Excel file. So here are some quest and profession rules. You need to join the profession 1. So means the very first NPC that the player in the map. So before I start the rules, I just want to bring a concept. This is just before we go any further. So I actually inspired by this kind of interactive films, so player can decide their choice and leading to the different results. So it's because my quest is a little bit difficult to understand, so I hope this concept will help. So it's like this. You can choose either one of them and then leading to a different result. So the very first step, you have to complete every previous questions to move forward. And every questions bring the reward item to the next level. So before you answer questions, you also need to join the profession to continue the upcoming quest. So each quest is not repeatable. So as you remember, this is the very first NPC. So she brings the section 1. This one, section 1. So it's going to be rewarded because that's the first impression of the player. So the next level direction will be shown on the successful response. So if they fail, they won't be given the correct location. And then for example, I want to give some choice for players. So it's kind of different. So they get to choose what they want to answer. For example, there are 4 of them. So they can choose they want to answer whose questions. but they have to at least do 3 quests to move to next level. So, however, if they do 4 of them, they will be rewarded additionally. So after they receive the reward item, they need to go back to the previous NPC to check in at least 3 quest items to unlock. And if you have 4 quest items, you got the hidden gifts. Oh, let's see the actual game and see how it will work. So as you can see, the player bumped into Alexi, and he will tell you what the player should do. So you tell the player to search around and find some NPC like Isabella and Mia. So it means you take player at least need to answer 3 of them, right? Okay. So let's see what will happen if okay, so the player get a ticket. So now the player get the 3 tickets, and the Mia also tell him to go back to Alexi. So when you go back to Alexi, the player get to choose which one of them they want to use. They want 3 of your tickets to trade, or you want 4 tickets to trade for the next level and the hidden gifts. So the rewards here will be slightly different, but it won't be too much different, because if it's too much, it will against my original attention. I just want to provide some choice for the player, not to force player to do all of the challenge questions. So what I want to achieve here, the quest is cannot repeatable. So when at this stage, the player may face a situation is that I trade my 3 tickets for the next level, but my classmate trade 4 of tickets for the hidden gift. But I want them to, but the quest cannot be repeatable. So I think I want to achieve that maybe player will create a new avatar and play the map again. So this is the profession one, the little adventure. So as you can see, the difficulty is all easy, and so the XP go with 100. So because I provide some choice, so 3 quests require, 3 quests require. So total XP in the profession one is actually 900, but you only have to 700 to go to the next profession. And if you do remember, profession one end with this chef, and he also carried the new profession on him. So it's the same as I just said. They have choice and they have to finish a series of questions to go to the next level. So if you didn't reach 700 XP to join his profession, you will not succeed. So this will be like the games looks like. And in profession 2, this level is all medium, marked as medium. So the XP is raised as 200. So I have a question for you. If I'm clear enough, I have 3 records here, and I have 3 records here. How many XP at least I need to complete this one profession? 700. Oh, what?
I have 100. 200.
Oh, very good. You are all listening. Okay. So you need at least 1,200 to complete this profession. So the profession 3 and 4 is basically the same. However, the profession 3 is marked as difficult. So in this session, I only ask player to finish 5 quests. So it's the least quest in all 4 of stage. I hope that the player won't find it too hard in the game. And this is the final stage. They have to finish all the 4 professions to leave and go to Hazel's map 2. So if you do reach all the professions, your game should look like this. And then you have a final reward item for him. He will tell you the location of the portal. So the profession 4 is marked as medium and easy. So I want player to have some kind of feeling like climbing the mountain. Since they have reached the peak, they can go and leave the map easily. And so for under title, I originally want to design my stage like a kind of achievement the students can get the badge. This is actually not serving any actual purpose. It's just some kind of when you do some shooting game, you may earn the title of the best sniper based on your body count, right? Okay, so we're moving on to the item. That's all for my quest. And the food item, I create 4 types of food: SR food, SSR food, and UR food. So obviously the ultra rare food is the most valuable. So it has 400 energy. And I usually give them as reward for the player, but you can also buy it for $1,500 at the grocery store. And these are the quest items. So each one of them serve the purpose of unlock the next quest. So they are all connected together. And these are the hidden gift and grocery store items. So if you remember, we have the hidden gifts. And so I'll walk them through in the Easter egg. We're moving on to the Easter eggs. Okay, so the Easter egg, the whole map of mine is actually inspired by this game. So the explore, adventure, and the choose, multiple choose, and the Easter eggs in the game. So my game have some surprise NPC in here. Also, if my player explore my map carefully enough, they may trigger some surprise NPC like the dancing turtle here and the just a village here. They just stand here and wait for you, and they'll just give you the reward item. And the cash out is like, hi, I'm cash out, and here's your $2,000. And the hidden gift. So the bouquet and the gold money is the hidden gift, but mainly is the bouquet. So if you reach 5 bouquets, you can trade the chocolate in the grocery store and 4 bouquet for the letter. And you can give to NPC your choice, Mimi or Luna. You can give them, and they will give you the reward item like movie and popcorn, so you can watch a movie with them. Or if you give them the letter, you receive a hug. And the golden money here, it shouldn't be too hard. This one is harder. So if you have 10 of this, you get a cute cat rabbit. So let's see what would happen. So this is my character here. I have I have 5 bouquet, and you see I have reached every questions. So I have 4 badge, and my XP is actually 900. So I answer every of them. So I just have to go to the grocery stores here. You can trade your bouquet for the hidden gifts. So this is my grocery store, and this is my owner. So he sells some pretty good stuff here, like spicy news in Genius High. And I divided the paid newspaper into 2 pieces, so they have to buy twice to get the contents. So if you have the newspaper, you just purchase it and you just go here to look at the content, and you have to check in with your newspaper. Like I give you this one for free. I give you this grape wine for free. So the grocery store owner is actually the sibling with the Melissa, the pink haired teacher. Okay, and the problem is solution. So the first problem I encounter is the long text answer. She cannot read. The computer cannot read the Chinese answer. So I change it into fill in the blank. The problem 2 is the profession setting. So because my player can choose which one quest they want to answer, so it's not gonna level up for them from 0 to 1. So I end up deciding set up 4 profession, allow teachers to check out how his students or her students doing, and the profession requirement setting. So I originally is set on like this because I thought if they want to finish this class, they need to receive these 4 profession, but it's actually not how it works. If you put on this, it means this question is included in it. So first I decided I find my XP in stage 1, the little adventure got 4,000 XP. So I think that's weird. So I need to circle back and check every quest profession. So this is the right one, like here. And the last one is the item will become suit at one time. So it will lead the problems that player cannot move forward to the next quest. For example, Marshall gave players 3 of this. Originally, I designed it to answer each one of them, but since it comes with all, so it can be answered. So I changed it like this. So if they answer this, it will be reward additionally items. But this has a little problem because at the end of it, the player's backpacks will be one of this left. Okay, and the last page is the notes for the user. So the first is all the quests are not repeatable because I was kind of worried the players will have to do the same question repeatedly just for the hidden gift. I want them to try the different types of quests. And then the second one is I will recommend teachers to reduce the amount of energy for students because the least energy is 100. So if a teacher wants to use some food for energy, maybe the amount of energy will be too much because my map is not that large. And the third one is I would suggest the player to read the instruction for an NPC carefully, whether the successful answer or the prologue, because it carries some information about the location of the next level. And then last one is the required item may not be accepted when you are not stack them together. For example, if you need 5 bouquets to trade something and you show it like this, the NPC will not accept that. You have to stack them together so the NPC will receive your items. Okay, so this is my conclusion. So has been a very precious experience. I met a lot of amazing people. I have major challenge, but they are rare, and I so appreciate it. And if I have more time, I will make a bigger map, more quests, and more Easter eggs. I have a lot of fun with this. Thank you so much.